there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who Listen. So this is an episode from 2014 in series 8 where the Doctor, Peter Capaldi, has a theory that are we really alone as we think? You know, when we talk to ourselves, are we talking to ourselves or something? Is there a presence around us that we're not aware of, that we can't see, but somehow in our deep corners of our mind, can we, are we acknowledging it? So the Doctor experiments with this and listens out for it. And then, of course, also gets Clara caught up in it all, where Clara's balancing her doctor life and her dating life with Danny here and there. And yeah, when Clara's trying to have a normal, regular date, she soon finds that the Doctor's tapping in there and meddling around. And she then meets a descendant of Danny Pink's called Orson Pink, and they go back in time as well and see Danny as a kid, and see a couple of their pasts and everything, and including one scene where they're in a barn and there's a little boy, and Clara's like, who is this? Why are we there? Then in a big twist, it's the Doctor as a child, and she tells that little Doctor about fear, that it's a constant companion and we shouldn't, it should always keep us safe and what have you. And yeah, so we get a lot of drama here and there and a few plot holes made, such as why is okay, we'll get to that in a moment. So likes and dislikes. First of all, I like this episode. It was a bit of a unique one. One to not really feature much of a big threat. I mean, there is like a presence, like a monster, but what is it? There's like a scene in there where there's some creepy creature hiding in Danny's bed, little Danny Pink's bed, or as a kid, Rupert Pink changed his name, and but yeah, I like this. I like that that this episode had 3 lead actors in it that made it work. Peter Capaldi was great as the Doctor as always. Jenna Coleman, like I say, I liked her better with Matt Smith's Doctor, but she was okay with the Doctor in this one. I mean, like I say, I don't think she had a stronger connection with Capaldi's Doctor as she did of Matt Smith's Doctor. I also like Samuel Anderson in this, how he gets properly introduced, how we get a bit of a backstory on him, how we find out who he is and what have you. I liked that. I also liked a bit of the drama and the dilemmas in there with Clara and her non-Doctor life, and yeah, I enjoyed that. And I like the scenery where where they go back in there deep in the Doctor's past. I liked that scene, and they went back to it in series 9 as well, with when the Doctor returned home to Gallifrey. But yeah, I like that moment. I like that scene where we see the Doctor. Well, we don't actually see the Doctor as a kid, but we see little glimpses of him. We don't see his face or anything. And I'm assuming that's meant to be a little William Hartnell, not any of that timeless children's stuff. Yeah, so dislikes, because I do have a couple of dislikes, such as the plot holes that were made. Now, first of all, Orson Pink. Now, is he from some alternate universe, some alternate timeline? Because, as you know, in the Series 8 finale, Danny dies, and then it makes us think, is Clara pregnant then or something? And then next thing, Clara dies in Series 9. So, how does he even exist if Clara and Danny both die young? I mean, I don't get it. And that's a massive plot hole, not just that I've come across, but so many Whovians like myself have noticed and sort of, wondered about for years, I think. Also, there wasn't really an explanation onto what that monster thing were hiding under the bed of Danny's. I mean, what was that? They never really picked up on that. I don't like that they left that as a loose end. There was those things in there that kind of do get on our nerves for us Who fans, but I guess some things aren't meant to be found out. I don't know why, but yeah. But I'm not saying this is a bad filler episode. It's quite an interesting one. Quite an interesting one. I feel that Capaldi's Doctor gets a bit more featured screen time in this, and it's still it's a decent one. It's not too bad. It's not the best, but it's an okay episode. It's just. Do I recommend it? Well, yeah. It's an okay one. I also liked the flashback the Doctor had to the time when he was the War Doctor. There's a moment in that where the Doctor has a flashback, and we see John Hurt's War Doctor in it. Now, I think this aired sometime around John Hurt's death. When John Hurt died? I don't know. Did he die around then? I know he died. I know that Doctor Who was one of his last roles. He did. But yeah, I like that we got a quick glimpse of the War Doctor again. So yeah, anyway, I think I've rambled on enough about this episode. So ratings, I'm going to give the performances in this, because I thought the performances, just by three main actors in it, and the young kid who played young Danny Pink and the little kid who played the little Doctor, I thought the performances were great. So I'm giving the performances a 9. The writing, I'll give that an 8. The visuals, there weren't a lot of visuals in this. There were a lot of CGI, but they weren't as reliant in it. So the visuals, I'll give that a 7, and my personal score, I'll give it a I'll give the personal score. I think I'll go with an 8 on this one. 8 for personal score. So there you are. That has been my Who review on Doctor Who. Listen, have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down. If you have, let me know what you think to this one down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I upload every Tuesday and Saturday on my channel, and this Saturday we got another Sarah Jane Saturday coming. So yeah, I've been Davros the Whovian, and until next time, run for your life.